Episode 1 of things people don't understand about having sickle cell. 1. When you have a bath while having a crisis, you cannot just walk out into the cold. You have to wait for your body to cool down, because that in turn, cold air catching your wet skin, it can make your crisis get more fatal and worse and appear in other places. Or even if you're not going through a crisis, you coming out of the bath while wet into a cold environment can trigger a sickle cell crisis. Tip number 2 is, if your hair gets wet or damp, you cannot go outside as a sickle cell sufferer. You can cause a crisis in your head, neck, or anywhere else it decides to appear in your body. Yes, you can get a crisis in your head and neck. I've even had a crisis in my bottom because I was on my monthlies. Blood travels everywhere. Part 2. Dealing with sickle cell when you've had a mosquito bite or a spider bite. Ain't that simple? Girl's on crutches, girl can't walk. The joys of sickle cell. Episode 4. Feeling so lethargic because your sickle cell has been giving you pure grief that your body just keeps on going into sleep mode. No energy. Just sleep. Episode 5 of sickle cell issues. That time of the month that your womanlies come calling, and not only do you have to contend with period pain, it triggers a crisis in your back and your bum that you have a sickle cell crisis while having your monthlies. Episode 6. What about when you're feeling all sexy and you want to have a nice time with the man you love or the woman you love, and you try to be all experimental, have your good night with your partner, then wake up the next morning and you're in crisis pain? It's time to go hospital. Yes, sexual activities can cause a crisis if you're not careful. So when making time for your partner and they have sickle cell, rub them down, make them feel nice, little foreplay, all these things, massage, they all help to lessen crisis pain and poor circulation during sex.